My name is Cardell Edmond, and today I'd like to go over my promotion plan for the band Cadillac Rock. In detail, I'll be going over some ins and outs of why the band is so special, and my plans to gain exposure, some product and partnership ideas, as well as media connections that can help them get there. Rock is a Seattle-based heavy rock band with a strong live presence and band members with a larger-than-life story and persona. Leading the group is frontman Benji Silver. Silver is a Port Angeles native of the Skokomish tribe who rocks a slick black battle axe bass with a heavy rhythmic flow unrivaled. He founded the band with guitar player / rapper vocalist Charles Dub C. Washington. Washington, unlike his surname, originally hails from Oakland, California, and met Silver during a summer music festival, and the two have been inseparable ever since. Charles was raised fairly impoverished and found refuge in his everyday struggles in heavy metal, following the passing of his mother from breast cancer. The two signed on Maxine Robbins of Renton, Washington, as a drummer after being mesmerized by her fast-paced drumming style and creative flair of blindfolding herself while playing. Maxine is an alumni of University of Washington and has led many drumming road shows throughout the greater Seattle area. Last but certainly not least is backing vocalist and keyboardist Joseph J.B. Brown. Brown is a 5-year veteran of the United States Marine Corps, having gotten out suffering injuries from a roadside IED while deployed in Afghanistan. This classically trained pianist has not slowed down after his recovery, having set a greater appreciation for the finer things in life. Together, they boast a sound that is a mixture of styles, namely their hip-hop influenced rock style, similar in style to Blink-182 with elements of Slipknot, classic rock, and even some Beatles. The band's home base is Seattle, Washington, and the ideal demographic follows suit. A fan of Cadillac Rock likely lives within the Pacific Northwest region and is a fan of heavy metal, hip-hop, and grunge, and likely lives within the working class or the $30,000 to $50,000 annual income range. Ideal fans also likely enjoy live performances, microbreweries, local press, and all racial makeups are welcome, with the likely predominant being white, within the age ranges of 21 and 30, with a heavy prominence in the mid-20s. Can be seen performing at El Corazon, a heavy metal hotspot with one of Seattle's most diverse neighborhoods, as well as Capital District's Nemo's, where the large crowd and massive venue size makes the audience members truly feel like they're in a stadium while witnessing the performance. Or Soto's Studio 7, an intimate niche metal venue only walking distance from Seattle's downtown scene. All these venues would be suitable for Cadillac Rock's next big performance, especially due to current notoriety and historic crowd attendance. Cadillac Rock has a long-standing dedication to the donation and support to the Wounded Warriors Project and related organizations after the assistance given to keyboardist JB following his discharge from the 5th Marines in Pendleton. The band participates in benefit concerts and biannually donates half of their proceeds to the organization. Wounded Warriors is a charity veteran service organization that offers a variety of program services and events for wounded veterans of the military actions following September 11th. Having lost a loved one to breast cancer, guitarist Dub C also paints his fingernails with support of fellow bandmates during performances to raise awareness to breast cancer and donates and performs at benefits to bring awareness and help those affected to bring awareness to the education and support services that exist. And with Seattle being a salmon hotspot, frontman Skokomish member Benji drives the focus and awareness of salmon and wildlife preservation in the Pacific Northwest area. The Puget Sound Salmon Recovery Council is an organization on which Benji stands and advises on decisions relating to salmon recovery and implementation of recovery plans for the preservation of what was once his tribe's primary food source. Hub of counterculture and fringe, the following partnership opportunities we feel will be best suited to match the brand of Cadillac Rock and have the most relation to the ideal fan base. I have selected Seattle-based grooming company Prism to partner with the band on a beard ointment as a large portion of the band's fan base admire their healthy long beards. Uncle Ike's is another Seattle partnership that I feel be best suited for the band partnership due to the large population of the fan base that partake in cannabis use. And Uncle Ike's has multiple locations and accepts local promotion. Last, due to the large vaping community in Seattle, a limited edition of Cadillac vape juice could be manufactured considering the shared demographic. As far as promotion for the band, I have decided to go with the tried and true methods of promotion, namely radio and press. These were selected because of their great reach on all platforms. For radio, we have KEXP, KBCS, and NWCZ. And for printed media, Westside Seattle, Dan's Tunes, and Seattle Met. I've decided to tap into Seattle's small batch brew enthusiasts and partner up with Gallagher's Brewhouse in Edmonds, Washington, where the band can actually make a batch of homemade IPA beer with the instruction of brewmasters and label package and sell after their production. This pairs well with the marriage of concerts and alcohol by allowing fans to purchase this limited batch brew that was handmade by the band itself while having a keepsake following with promo codes to the band's website for discounted purchase. The label will consist of the band's modified logo and the name Cadillac Hops and will be available for purchase only at the concert. To market the product in upcoming concert, a guerrilla marketing style promotion will be put into effect. A fleet of rundown Cadillacs painted crudely in highlighter yellow with the band's upcoming show location and a QR code to the website will be placed around Seattle's downtown, University District, and one roving car that will circulate the city. These things in action will begin roughly 90 days out, allowing a 3-month buffer for meetings and payments. Week 1 will consist of venue scouting, submission of tech writers and reach outs to partners, and initial visit to the brewery. Week 5 will be the follow-up at Gallagher's Brewery to check on the batch and submit logo design. This week will also consist of meetings with the venue owners and discuss needs and concerns. Once locked in, this week will also be the time to reach out to Stefan Milne at Seattle Met to submit press release, and Dan Ray of Dan's Tunes for submission for the blog post, and Big D of NWCZ regarding promotion of the upcoming show and merchandise. The social media push on all platforms, announcing the show and giving hints to the guerrilla marketing tactic to come. This week will also be the time to finish any last-minute confirmations with partners, venues, and media before the big push. Week 9 will be the guerrilla marketing with the Cadillacs and will begin the push for the crowd participation with locating the vehicles and spreading the word. Media will be dispersed on the air, net, and print during this week as well. This will all conclude with the performance of a lifetime. This is my promotion plan for Cadillac of all metal bands, Cadillac Rock. Thank you for your time.